First the business.
Yeah, y'all.
You locking this shit.
First the business, baby.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's Cato and Italy again with the First the Business podcast. Today's a Sunday. We're running a little behind schedule. Not my fault. Italy's fault.
Yeah.
We're going to always blame everything on Italy. Anytime it goes wrong, it's Italy's fault. But we're here today, and I want to start out by saying happy birthday to my homeboy Bird, Dedrick Lindsay, even though, we just got off of a text message, a group text message. They trying to say that I'm the oldest when I'm not really the oldest. Like, it's four of us.
How old are you, man?
No, I ain't gonna tell you.
You ain't gonna reveal it?
It's five of us on the group text message, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All my homeboys from school, my best friends, my brothers, they trying to say I'm the oldest, but I'm not.
Shit.
I'm the youngest out of all of us. I'm the youngest and it feels good, you know what I'm saying? I'm only 25.
Damn.
No, I'm
You
taking
younger
it
than
back.
me. You younger than me. I'm
But
about
yeah.
down 35.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. Happy birthday, Bird. I hope you enjoyed your day.
Happy
Sorry we
birthday,
didn't get
man.
together and throw back some shots and, do what we do, but we're going to do that next year.
Yeah, happy birthday. I don't even know you like that. But
Yeah, man. Happy birthday, man. I hope you enjoyed it, man. I know you're 50 today.
Damn.
Nah, I'm just fucking with him.
You about to put him in the retirement home.
Yeah, he ain't 50 yet, but he almost there, though. I don't know why he act like he young and shit. So it is what it is.
Embrace it, man.
Exactly, man. But what's good, though, man?
Not much. Just busy as hell. Just been shooting this video for Woody.
Are y'all done with it? Or y'all?
We basically wrapped up the majority of it yesterday. Today we're just gonna go get some final shots with B.
What's the song?
The hearse in reverse.
Oh, okay, the Hearse verse.
Yeah,
I want to see that.
Yeah, and then I gotta turn that shit in by the 30th. Because we're gonna drop it the 31st.
And
So
what's today's date? The 20th?
27th.
You only got a few days.
I only got 3 days to do it.
Damn,
So-
speaking of that, I need to pay my water bill.
Yeah, it's almost the first
I
of the
forgot
month,
damn
man.
water bill was due. Damn, I got to set my shit up on auto pay, man.
It's good, man. But then I like to keep cash on me sometimes.
Man, I'm telling you,
And
man.
it's just like me going to the bank and then, go
this
deposit the
how
money.
we do it, man. I'm telling you. And it's really helped us out a lot, me and my wife.
Mm-hmm.
At one time, I was just going to pay the bills and all that, but it really gets hectic trying to remember all that shit. I even got everything on the calendar for every day. I know what's coming out, what bill is coming out, how much needs to be in the account.
And especially, I know you stay busy all the time.
All the time. So I be forgetting shit. So we just set everything up. We took all her bills, all my bills, all the house bills. We put everything on one account
Mhm.
and we set up auto draft on everything.
That's what I need to do.
Except for the water bill.
What
Well,
is
for the
that?
house water bill, not the store water bill.
What is that?
I forgot to do it.
That's what I need to start doing too,
I'm
man,
doing it this
because it's more simple,
easier.
man.
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry
especially-
about it.
Especially now I'm starting to get a little bit more busier.
Right, man. Just
You
set
know,
it up and let it go.
Yeah, real
You
shit.
ain't got to worry about it. Because it really takes a lot of stress off, man.
Mhm.
So I definitely got to do that. Probably do that tomorrow.
Yeah, you
But-
should definitely do that, man.
I got a lot of good rest Saturday night.
You ain't go out, you ain't go party and
I
shit?
didn't go nowhere. I
No?
know they had, everybody went to Greensboro homecoming. Y'all was shooting the video.
Bro, we didn't get home till like I didn't get home till like 2 in the morning last night, bro.
Damn. See?
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm take that back. I slept good Friday night.
Uh-huh.
Last night, I was up till 3:30.
Really?
Guess what I was doing, yo? My son, Lil Cato,
Uh-huh.
he texted me and was like, he's on his way home. Can I open the door?
Yeah. At what time?
And that was 3 hours later. I mean, it was 3 hours around 12 o'clock.
Damn.
But it was like 3:30 when he got here.
Uh-huh.
So I was mad about that, but I was occupied. I was watching that new, it's a new movie called Dolemite. You know anything about Dolemite?
No.
You don't know anything about Rudy Ray Moore,
No.
known as Dolemite.
Clueless.
Well, anyway,
I've probably heard of him before, but
hey, yo, he's one of the pioneers in this music game. He was actually just like a comedian, but he
Shit.
pioneered the rap game because he used the rap in his comedy.
shit.
You know
Kind of
what I'm
like
saying?
what Lil Duval is doing now. You ever seen
Yeah,
that?
sort of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, he originated this shit. Like he said, what did he say? Damn, I can't remember some of his jokes, but he was like, way down in the jungle deep, a lion stepped on a motherfucking monkey's feet. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
he just
he's
kept
just
going on
rhyming.
and on with type of shit like that. And people love that shit.
But
But anyway,
But are we talking about as far as like him rapping at
he wasn't
his comedy
rapping.
shows?
He was just talking, but he was rhyming with everything.
But this is like the beginning of rap itself?
This was back in... This is back in like probably the late 70s.
Shit.
Yeah, late 70s.
So who's the one? Ain't it Cool Herc? The one that's
Cool Herc. Yeah, that was way back in 74.
That's when he's.
But this guy was probably before Cool Herc, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but he was just a comedian.
Yeah,
and he would just rap his shit.
That's
crazy. But I knew him when I was growing up because he was always like my older sister and them would talk about him.
Yeah,
but watching the little documentary on him last night, and not a documentary, it's like a movie about him. And Eddie Murphy's the Dolemite.
Shit.
Yo, that shit was crazy because like...
But I mean, like, I've seen in history too, like, they didn't like classify it as rapping back in the days, but there was like a group in the 1940s that used to... I don't remember, man. I just remember seeing a documentary on YouTube about it. It was part of a documentary, I think. But they was just like singing, but there was like, there was rhyming, talking and rhyming,
Okay,
like,
see, you got to understand too, like back in the days, the old heads, rapping is what we came up with.
Yeah.
Like far as the name, the meaning of rapping.
Yeah, or what it became.
But see, they used it as a slang. Like it was, yo, let me rap to you real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm just rapping to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We put it into a genre.
Yeah, y'all made it to what it is today.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, but what it became at first, not what it is
it was
now,
just it was just when the old heads were talking, they was rapping, they was rhyming with their words, and they called it rapping. And Dolemite was one of the pioneers to do that. And you said
Eddie Murphy played it?
Eddie Murphy played Dolemite.
It sounds familiar, bro.
I've never seen. I haven't seen Eddie Murphy in a long time, but he did a pretty good job at it. And Dolemite was had a big old belly.
Yeah,
and he was a comedian that didn't make it out and blow up and get famous.
He was just like more underground.
He was underground, but he was out of work. He was working at the club where all the other comedians that he came in with, because he moved from somewhere to L.A. And
he was chasing
the dream. He was chasing the dream. And so he went out and talked to a bunch of homeless guys, paid them money, gave them booze.
Shit.
And they was rapping. And he was listening to what they were saying and recording everything they were saying. He took what they was doing and turned it into a whole show. He put a wig on, afro wig, put on the suit. He became a pimp.
Shit.
A rhyming pimp. He was a rapping pimp. And he blew up with that shit. He actually got a deal with this shit. Like a record label signed him to put out music. So he was putting music out. He was going around what they called the chitlin circuits back then, where you would go all the way down Mississippi and all these little bootleg joints where they come in and perform and then they move on to the next town, perform. He was doing that.
Shit.
And then he decided to, he wanted to make a movie. Nobody would back him on the movie. He even went to the record label and they backed him, but they was telling him how they was going to take his royalties from him, basically for life. Like, no, you're not going to be able to get your royalties until we get all the money back. And back then, it was only $20,000 that he borrowed from him.
Yeah, but $20,000
was a lot of fucking money back then.
Yeah, it was a lot of money, and to like go into production and go into a movie in that time too,
it was hard.
Shit, I mean,
it wasn't easy like it is now,
but it's super expensive now. Like well, now you can just get like a regular camera and boom, go out there with your friends and go shoot a movie. Yeah,
it was different.
But if he was trying to do it like a professional production, shit,
yeah, man. And so what he did was he ran out of money. He went back to the label to give him more money. Because they knew they was going to keep his royalties because he was making money off his little album and shit. So, from his stand-up. And the movie came out. Long story short, the movie blew the fuck up.
Damn.
He made that movie. He made a few more movies. He grossed over $10 million.
What?
He paid the people their $30,000 back. So all the money was coming to him.
I bet you the people that didn't back him up, they regretted that shit. They regret it.
Matter of fact, one of the companies that turned him down are the ones that actually put him out there real big time, because once they started hearing about it, it's like, yo, we got to get this guy.
But think about it. That's how it is. That's how it is, though. Even for like, like the smaller, like even artists and shit, it's like that nowadays.
It is.
they'll laugh at you. Your
But
people,
then,
the
once
people,
you start making some noise,
yeah, the people that know you, they'll laugh at you. They'll be like, they don't even pay you no attention.
so
But then when you start blowing up, oh, everybody's on you.
everybody's
bro.
on your dick. And
Yeah.
see, like, I was watching this show.
Uh-huh.
And I ain't gonna lie, this shit almost brought me to tears at the end. I'm sensitive, man. I'm emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Happiness and success makes me emotional.
And that's because you recognizing the shit.
Exactly. And because it reminded me of me.
Mhm.
Because he put his all into whatever the dream he had and made it happen. And that's what I do. I put my all into it. So I watched that shit. My wife was over there snoring and shit. I tried to wake her up so she could watch the movie. But
You should just throw a pillow over her head.
Yeah, she wouldn't wake up. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. Finally, little Cato came home. But when he came home, the other show came on. You ever seen Rhythm and Flow on Netflix?
No, but somebody, I heard.
B,
oh, that's where they're judging the artist, right?
Yeah. I got hooked on it last night.
I was watching snippets because I think Quavo, he put a snippet on Instagram.
Quavo was on there, yep.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to be an asshole to the dude.
He was, man.
He was?
He was. It was Quavo. Well, Quavo was on the one in Atlanta. Yeah. They had Snoop Dogg.
The dude was going all in.
Killer Mike.
Yeah.
They had, who else was it? Lupe Fiasco.
Lupe?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yo, they had a lot of people on it, though. But the artists that they had, now this is my question, though. Like, where did they find these artists at? Like, how did people go and get on that show? Because it seems like they just pull artists out from motherfuckers sitting behind their computers and shit, rapping.
Yeah.
I don't think they go to like the underground clubs and find artists that's actually going hard out here to get it, man.
Wow, there was like garbage ass people on there?
They're not, I wouldn't say garbage. I don't know if the show
it's just
hyped it up.
People that didn't deserve to be there, basically.
I feel like it was more people that should have been there besides them. Like, when did they hold the auditions for this?
Yeah, I only saw like the snippets of it. I only saw the snippets of it.
I'd never seen the snippets of it. I just watched the thing. I was just scrolling through Netflix and I seen it. I said, let me click on this and see what it is.
Shit, I need to go watch that. I want to see how they judge the contestants.
Yeah, because I was thinking like Juice been on there, BTR been on there, Kool Ray.
Everybody, all the motherfuckers.
BA, everybody from here. If everybody would have got on there, they had one guy on there from Mooresville, North Carolina.
Shit.
Nasty.
Really?
He was nasty. But guess what? I noticed, and he won, like, if they pass the first stage, they tell them you're going to Cali.
Uh-huh.
You get to Cali, you move up the levels or whatever.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So they told him he was going to Cali. Now, when everybody got to Cali, I didn't see him.
Shit.
No more. I wonder what happened to him.
I think like holding like me, I haven't seen it personally yet, but it's so different because it's different from like America's Got Talent and all this shit. Like people actually singing and like these are like rappers and do they have R&B singers and stuff on there too?
No, it's just only rap. It's all rap.
It's hard, man, because
it's all rap.
Rap or hip hop now is a genre, but there's like many genres under it too.
Right.
And and so you're gonna have people that are really biased towards one thing. Yeah. Like some people are gonna be like, "Oh, I want to hear the lyrical shit," and some people.
It was pretty good though, man. I ain't gonna front. It was pretty good. Like some of those artists, they had one. Actually, the one who won it, D Smoke, nasty, and I noticed that he was an older cat. He was like in his 30s.
Yeah.
All the older guys who had more experience in it, they outshined the younger guys.
Yeah.
Because they knew how to move in it.
Yeah, they knew how.
The younger guys,
the crowd and shit.
Dog, I don't know what it is with the young kids, but these little young boys, when they're 18 up to 21 years old, they fucking assholes, though. And like I seen the way the little boy who had talent, he could have made it, he could have won the shit, but his fucking attitude. Like they trying to fight and argue over in the back, behind the scenes, they arguing with each other.
Yeah.
Because of the little young kids.
And that too. And then I guess the people who are like now older, they had more of a sense of respect.
Right.
They had more respect compared to what it is today. Today they just don't give a fuck.
They don't give a damn.
They feel like they can do whatever they want. But I mean that's just the day and age we live in now. Man, and it's only gonna get worse.
It's getting worse, and we got to stop it somehow. I don't know how, but these little young boys right now, dog. Let people, my son.
Let people whip their kids' ass again.
That's what we need to do. And also, like, most of these kids' parents are young just like them.
That too.
Because, like, my parents were old.
Yeah.
And now you got young parents. you got parents out here that's partying with their kids, doing the same thing because they still young too. So the kids think it's all good and stuff, but
babies having babies.
Babies having babies like Tupac said.
Yep.
But
I mean that's real shit. So I mean you can't put the blame on them. It's just,
no, you can't because they
just the environment
they talk better.
Yeah, the environment they grow up in. You know, it's the I feel for them. But
I heard one guy say one time. This was yesterday, matter of fact. He said his dad was in prison until he was 9 years old. And it was him and his brother and his mother. And they were just wilding out, cutting up, getting in trouble, all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
The dad got out of prison, and the dad brought discipline into the house.
Yeah, because he learned that shit.
He learned it. He brought discipline in the house, and he put rules up on them. So once they started following those rules, they changed.
I bet you they reacted like crazy at first.
They did
because they're not used to. They're not used to it. They have all the freedom and shit, and then there's somebody just coming. Oh, you can't do this. You gotta act like this. You gotta behave. That's hard for people, but for them to actually go through it and actually learn from it, that's pretty dope. You know?
Yeah, man. I'm just glad they learned from it, and I hope all these other kids out here a good opportunity like that can happen for them too, because it's scary out here, and I got kids out here in that age range.
Yeah.
I just want things to be right. But it will.
Yeah, you can only control as much as you can, man. But other than that, and plus, like, if you know that you're teaching your kids good, you know, you can only be around them so much to control so much of what they're doing. You know, you got to entrust them at least a little bit to, like, I don't know how to explain it because, you know, like, with me and my parents, you know, they wasn't, like, rough on me, but there was, like, there was more mature, you know, they understood how the world is, but they try to teach me as much as they could, you know, and I turned out to be the type of person, like, I want to show them that they taught me well.
Right. And see, that's what it is. Once you give them the home training.
Let them know that they didn't waste their time on me because I wasn't super rebellious, but I used to do dumb shit.
Right.
You know, but I look back on it. Yeah. I look back on it now and I'm like, you know what? If it wasn't for the guidance from my parents, you know, I could have became much worse.
Right. I'm saying, like, our dumb shit that we did is different from the dumb shit that these kids do now. But anyway, moving on from that, man, we got to just hope that things change and do what you could do to reach out to one kid that's not your kid, or even your kid. Reach out to your kid and at least another kid out there in the neighborhood.
Or just be a good influence, too.
Yeah, influence these kids to do something better, man.
Because these kids are watching.
Right,
you know?
they watch. They watch.
And, you know, even if they watch you and you're doing good, you're being positive, doing, like good shit, you know, even if they don't change now, they'll remember you, like sooner or later in the future, and they'll be like, well, shit, I could be like, what's his name? You know, shit, he's doing good.
Well, look, we supposed to have had a guest on the show Friday.
But then, because of mine.
Yeah, we had to make some changes, so we didn't do the show on Friday, but we will get him, and that's Tremaine Ingram from Moco Life 910. We're going to get him in here, and he's going to talk about some things, and we're going to talk to him about some
Is he coming today?
issues. Not today. Not today. We'll do it probably. Man, we got so many people, man.
I know,
we got him. He's supposed to be in here like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, and shout out to the people that's watching the podcast.
Oh yeah,
and showing us love.
Definitely. I was going to say it too.
We appreciate that because
we've been getting a lot of good support and feedback from the people supporting the First to Business podcast. Keep doing that. Keep sharing the podcast, and keep the people like messaging me wanting to know about sponsorship. Yeah. So sponsorship's a good thing.
Of course.
See, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have it where people can like put their banner up.
Yeah, that should be dope.
Put the banners up. That'll be a good way to sponsor them. Shout them out. Have them on the show. Also, if you're an artist, we're going to play your songs at the end of the podcast. So the email I gave out last time, it's for some reason we're having technical difficulties with that. But we're going to set up another one, and it's going to probably be firsttobusiness@gmail.com. And just send us all your information, and we'll get back with you on that. Get everything set up so we can get you on here.
Yeah, we'll have everything. We'll have everything down in the description too.
Right.
That way, it's just one click away.
Because we definitely need the sponsorship, yo. That way, we can pay for things and we can make the show even better. Yeah. So and I know a few people from Winston-Salem And Greensboro been talking to me.
You getting people like that?
Yeah, I got to...
hey, shout out to the people in Greensboro.
Yeah, shout out
everybody.
For real.
Everybody who's fucking with them.
I got to get all the business straight with them. And I told them I would.
That's what's up.
And I've been procrastinating because I've been doing so much other shit. But I'm going to get it done, I promise you.
That's what's up. That's good, man.
Yeah,
so what
man.
you got? You got any projects coming up? Like you got planned out coming up?
Right now, though, I'm stuck on the Lycée Allure, the physical store that we have in Bisco. I'm considering shutting it down.
And why is that?
And either relocating it to another, like to Asheboro, or just keeping all sales online. Because right now it's getting to a point where the sales aren't coming through like that.
Yeah.
And I'm coming out my pocket to pay bills at the store, and it's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is, but it's been slow. Money's been coming in slow from not just the hair store, but even in the markets that I go to.
Yeah.
Money's slow down. There's a recession going on, and people really don't know that, but it's a recession going on.
And and I think, to me, like, I think that if you start selling online, that'd be pretty dope because it's more convenient.
More convenient, especially, and it's better because, like, I don't have to kick out the overhead. And also, like, the local people, they could come to see me personally. Like, anybody in Asheboro, Albemarle, Rockingham, Montgomery County, they can come see me personally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And buy from me, and the prices will be cheap. Yeah. So I'm cutting the prices for y'all, like at least 50%. For real. It could be a 50% cut on certain products, you know what I'm saying? And I'll let everybody know.
Yeah.
I'm going to make that decision.
I've always wanted to open up a studio.
Yeah.
But location's always a thing.
Location is
always a thing, but you have to think about, like, it's just me not taking that risk either because, I've seen, like, other studios get shut down when they put them in small towns and shit, and just how easy it is to access stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, people who really want to pay for quality, they'll pay. They don't care.
Right.
But then there's some people that
they're going to get it.
There's some people that, they're not ready to invest in themselves, or, that they don't have the money to afford it. It's hard, And if you don't know a lot of people too, it's more difficult, I'm
gonna tell you like this: like, we originally started selling beauty supply products and hair online at lyceeallure.com.
Yeah,
and it was going pretty good, still is. And I noticed that in this county was no beauty supply store, so I'm like, maybe we should put a store here.
Yeah,
I found a spot, good location. It's a little small though, you know what I'm saying? Like when I first started out, I didn't realize that I needed way more space than what I got. But I put the store there. People started supporting it. Things were going good for the first year. Money was coming in. Bills were being paid from the store. New products bought in. The employees were paid. And then it just slowed down. And, like, I can't keep doing that. I can't keep pulling money out my pocket to do that. And, I mean, some people say, I ain't going to go into that.
Yeah,
but I ain't gonna go into that.
It's all a numbers game.
That's all it is. Everything about numbers.
And just how you promote too.
Yeah, everything's about numbers.
It's all about the promotion and stuff. But I mean, I don't know anything about the hair business, so I don't know. Like. And
I love the hair business. I love it, man. I love being able to supply the stuff to these ladies and men, barbers and hair salons. I love supplying the products that they need and making people happy. And I keep my prices cheaper than you're gonna find it in any other store. If you find something where it's more expensive at my store than anywhere else, it might be 10 cents or 20 cents more.
Sure.
But that's it.
Yes.
For real. But I'm about to take it even cheaper. If I move everything online, it's going to be even cheaper than what it is.
Oh, yeah.
And
then you don't have to worry about, paying for your place.
Right, you ain't got no overhead.
If you have somebody there, you don't have to worry about
rent, lights, the paying for the credit card machine, all the stuff. All that'll be gone. And, like, for these hating motherfuckers out here to be talking about, oh, it's too expensive in there. Most of them never even been in the store.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
They just go off by what? People. They just go off by what other people say?
No, they just making some shit up because they don't want to support.
Sure.
They'll drive 45 miles away to go get some shit from a fucking Asian person instead of coming right here where you drive 5-10 miles and get what you need for a cheaper price or the same price. You know what I'm saying?
That's the way it is.
That's how it is, man. And people, I don't know why people are like that, but some people are like that. And it's sad. It's sad, but It is what it is, dog.
What kind of advice would you have for me? Like, if I decided to open up my business, what kind of advice would you, like me as, I ain't gonna say I'm super young, but me as like a young investor.
You're old, first of all.
Yeah, I know.
You talking about opening
like
up
a young investor, like
what
it's
kind
somebody.
of business?
Let's say, when I would like think about business is like, something that people's gonna need. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would open up a restaurant or.
See, that's different.
A restaurant but I think it would all have like the same foundation. You know, or like a studio or something that I know people would need.
Yeah, I mean, like if you open up a restaurant, I think people always got to eat. People gonna eat, and just like say in a small town or a small county, you put a restaurant that's popular in other bigger towns, bigger cities. They're going to support it.
Like a franchise?
Like a franchise or, like a franchise. I would say a franchise because people go off names.
Yeah.
For some reason, people...
They know what they're going to get.
Yeah.
They're already they're used to it. Yeah, you're
exactly.
Right.
So the restaurants would be a good thing to do. But as far as anything else, I would say I would just try my luck online before I do anything physically, brick and mortar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would try everything online.
Because you see that's how Amazon's taking over.
Yeah, Amazon's taking over all
these big stores are shutting down and shit because Amazon's they're making it cheaper for people online and more convenient. You don't have to go to the store. You can just like look up everything you want, make some research on it, and if everybody else says it's good, you go with it.
Right.
Boom, you order online and it's at your house in like in 2 days.
Most of the biggest stores they have their own stores on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like different products.
Uh-huh.
All those people have their own shit, their own stores on Amazon. Amazon is blowing the fuck up. And that's a good thing. Salute to whoever created that.
Jeff
Genius
Bezos.
idea, lucky move. You know what I'm saying? But it's a great thing. I love it because we shop at Amazon all the time.
Yeah. I'm excited as hell waiting for my mail.
For real, dog. Let me see. I wonder if Carolina Panthers playing today.
Who are they supposed to be playing?
I'm not sure, but you know what? Matter of fact, let me see if I can get Pete and Antonio on the line to talk about some sports.
That's dope. I don't know shit about sports.
I need to go play lottery before this shit. Nah, I ain't gonna play lottery. I'll wait till Wednesday. Hey, Pete, what up?
What's good? What you playing?
Not much. Hold on one second, man. Let me get this thing turned on. Hey, what time Carolina come on?
They on now. Just started. They down 7-3.
Are they?
Yeah.
They down. Hold on one second. Let me get Antonio on the line.
You got it on the speaker?
I'm trying to get the speaker on there.
It's probably hooked up to my shit. That's fine.
See if you can unhook it then.
I unhooked it.
Hey, what's good with you?
Nah, shit, sitting here watching this game.
Okay, hold on one second. I got Pete on the other line. Hold on. Can you get this speaker right here to play?
Let me see it.
Pete. Got Slick on the phone.
Yeah, what up, Slick? What up, Pete?
You watching the game, Slick?
Yeah, I'm watching the game.
Is Cam Newton playing tonight?
Welcome to
They probably play next week. Nope, they won't play next week. They'll play Cam after the bye week. We already had our bye. Huh? We had our bye last already.
Is it hooked up to
we
your
had our bye last
Unhook
week.
it, unhook it up.
First time when you start back to and this dude start losing.
Hey, but you think they're gonna play Cam?
Yeah. I feel like he can be at the next week. He at the game now.
Oh, he's at the game. Is he 100%?
Not yet. Because if he was 100%, he'd be playing, but I think he ain't playing. I think he is 100%. But I think he just don't want him to play this game because if we end up losing, it's just going to be too much media talking about Allen. Allen should have played. And all this shit.
Well, Allen been doing pretty good, though.
Hey, Snake, that defense been carrying us just like they carrying us now. Slick, they are not going to play Cam Newton until
That dude's on a 2-game losing streak.
What
Cam
team
ain't
they
gonna get
root
his
for?
job back.
What team they root for?
All right.
Redskins and Panthers.
Oh, who you
Who Carolina playing tonight?
49ers.
49ers.
Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
49ers undefeated, right?
Yep, and that's why they ain't playing Cam.
They'll get beat tonight.
Who?
49ers.
We losing right.
Down the field right now.
We losing right now.
It don't matter. What quarter is it?
Still first, but they moving the ball.
They move
And
pretty.
we just got a damn flag on us too after he caught the ball. They already about to score again.
Oh, they about to score on us again?
Mm-hmm.
Man, Carolina got to step this shit up for real, dog. Hey, y'all know y'all on the First of Business podcast, right? Say what's up to the people.
What up?
Hello, people. How y'all doing?
We got Antonio Young and Pete McGuinn, Slick and Pete on the phone, talking about Carolina Panthers and Pete's a Redskins fan. We ain't talking about them right now.
Die hard. Hail haters.
Yeah, we not talking about them right now. We're gonna get into them next week. Hey, but one thing about boxing, though, this is what I want to tell you, man. First of all, you need to stop trying to act like you got a 6-pack. Nigga, you ain't got no damn 6-pack, nigga.
You in the group chat with them?
That's a 6-pack. I showed it to you. That's a 6-pack.
This motherfucker done photoshopped some shit. He done photoshopped some shit trying to talk about he got a 6-pack.
That's muscle memory. That's muscle memory.
Oh,
You just have
shit.
a buddy when I see you.
This
Muscle
nigga.
memory.
Okay, I hear you. But what's up with Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz though? They're gonna fight. I think they fighting next month.
The heavyweight.
Before
Yeah.
before you go into that, Kate, what's up with Deontay Wilder saying he could beat Mike Tyson in his prime?
Okay, see, Deontay Wilder need to chill, man. I'm gonna tell you what. I supported Deontay Wilder in the beginning because he was from Mississippi, I think. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, United States, we got us a good heavyweight fighter again because it was a long time before we had a good heavyweight fighter. But Deontay Wilder cannot fight.
That's the dude that
That's the big motherfucker, yo. From
he made the
Mississippi.
video. He made the video, right, where he's like,
Yeah, he made a video.
no, the one that went viral, right, where he was talking to the reporter.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
That's him. But dude cannot fight. I'm gonna
Bro,
tell you why I say he can't fight.
I seen his knockout. That shit. I don't
He
watch
got
like
a
that.
knockout.
Bro, he is
Motherfucker
fucking
got a hand
heavy
bigger than my
ass
damn.
hand.
Hey, Cato Kelly.
Yes.
Cato Kelly. Make that 14, or we got a flag here, but make that 14-3.
Okay, well, Carolina State, they still gonna come back. It's first quarter. We ain't gonna worry about that right now.
They're 14-3.
But look, I'm gonna tell you what about Deontay though. The dude cannot fight.
Mm-hmm.
Deontay would knock you the fuck out if he makes connection with you. But and once he makes that connection,
What's his record right
his
now?
hands are he's perfect.
Shit.
But his hands are so fucking big, man. If he hits you, you're going down.
Yeah.
But if you don't go down, he starts swinging like a girl.
Shit.
He starts fighting like the girls used to fight in high school.
Shit.
And he swings and swings and swings until he got you knocked out. He goes crazy. He's an animal,
Yeah.
a maniac. But he can't fight. He don't have no skills. Deontay Wilder got beat by the little Mexican dude.
Yeah.
But when Deontay Wilder meets Deontay Wilder meets
whoa.
when Anthony Joshua,
That's the dude that lost to the Mexican dude, right?
What's the name ain't got beat by no Mexican?
that's what I'm saying. Anthony Joshua, not Deontay Wilder.
The one
My
that
bad.
just got beat from who took the championship away from him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Joshua is gone.
Anthony Joshua is not garbage. How can you say that? How can you say that, dog? Anthony
Look what he lost to.
No.
Look what he lost to.
Listen, Pete, he got knocked out because he didn't get knocked out, but he got a hit behind his ear. And it knocked this equilibrium off, dog. That shit knocked this equilibrium off.
When you box, you get hit.
Yeah, you do. But his equilibrium got knocked off.
And he lost.
Yeah, he lost, and he took that loss. But Deontay Wilder can't fight, and he's not going to beat Anthony Joshua. And I'm mad about that because I wanted Deontay Wilder to win because he's from the United States. But Anthony Joshua going to beat his ass and go, where he from? London? Great Britain or some damn well.
He ain't no.
That nigga a beast, Pete.
Well, how he look?
Oh, hell. See, there you go. Just the same way you got that 6-pack.
I worked on that.
Nigga, you
Real
tripping.
hard on that shit, man.
Man, whatever, man. Hey, Pete, but I just want to tell you, too, though. I watched that
Let me
dope.
tell you something.
What?
Deontay Wilder can box. This is his only problem. His corner is terrible. Like when he fought the big guy, the man that come up into a draw. What's the big guy from over in Germany or wherever he's from?
I know you're talking about, yeah.
He be on wrestling now. He's supposed to fight somebody wrestling. I said this round 3. I said if Wilder used an uppercut, he'll knock him out. He did not discover the uppercut till like round 8 or 9, when it's way too late. But when he discovered the uppercut, he knocked him down. Your corner should have made that adjustment way back in the 3rd, 4th round.
I understand all that, but I'm telling you like this: Deontay Wilder has no boxing skills. Deontay Wilder gets out there and fights just because he's big as fuck. He's what, 6'8"?
He got a nice jab though, Kate.
That nigga ain't got no jab. That motherfucker 6'8", 200 something, 84-inch reach.
He got a nice jab.
Hands bigger than a horse foot.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay, you said Joshua lost because he got hit behind the ear, right?
Man, you know that fight where he was thrown off and he got hit. That was a lucky ass hit too.
Let me ask you a question. What is the order box? It's hidden, right?
Yes.
And it's hidden and not getting hit, right?
True.
And Anthony Joshua didn't
got caught by a haymaker. That what you trying to say?
No, I ain't say he got caught by the order box, and like I said, it's hitting and not getting hit. And he got hit.
Yeah, he got hit. He got caught with a haymaker and he got hit in the right place. And he was done. Like, everybody knows that follows Anthony Joshua would tell you that was not Anthony Joshua's real fighting that night when he got beat.
Well, who was it?
It was a man with his equilibrium thrown off.
Okay.
Who winning the game now, man?
The 49ers.
The score ain't changed. Still 14-3.
Okay, well, we got time to come back. But look, I appreciate y'all getting on, but
the Panthers, they ain't looking good at all. They just bumped the ball, but they got it back.
Okay, well, they playing a good team right now with a good record. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, they garbage.
They ain't garbage now, because how many games we done lost? 2?
The 49ers.
No. That 49ers, they undefeated.
Yeah, the 49ers.
We talking about the Panthers. How many games have they lost? 2?
2.
See?
Yeah, when Cam played.
Yeah, when Cam played.
Last 9 games.
Yeah, see.
Well, you said that like you hate that man. You supposed to be a damn Redskins fan. Are you worried about
I don't know. Whoa. Wait. See, there you go. That's what I don't like about you Panthers fans. Because I really like Cam. If you ever see me post, go all the way back to when Cam originally got drafted out of Auburn. I have always liked Cam. I've always stuck with Cam, even though I'm not a Panthers fan. I'm a Redskins fan.
All right.
So if you even say anything about, you can say something good about Cam, and you Panthers fans still jump on the bandwagon to make it bad. Cam shouldn't have played the last 9 games anyway. Cam been hurt for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
You know why people trashing Cam? I was never trashing Cam. I was saying Cam is hurt. That's why he's not doing the things he can do.
So you think Cam is you support Cam, even though you're a Redskins fan?
Yeah, I support Cam.
That's what's up.
I mean,
so,
Cam is a good quarterback, but here's the thing. The Cam is 30 years old, been in the league 9 years.
How old is Allen?
You can't make Allen's like 25.
Yeah, this is just his second year. Some shit like that.
So here's the thing with Cam. It's hard to take a 30-year-old quarterback and turn him into a pocket passer.
Yeah, true, because this game, they actually changed up his whole playing method.
Right.
But, okay, why did he throw the Super Bowl?
Why did he throw the Super Bowl?
It looked like he threw the Super Bowl.
I think that's when Cam originally got hurt. If you ask me, you go back to that Super Bowl. Because you were really the same afterwards.
Okay.
A rotator cuff surgery, and especially on his throwing arm, man, and I know he's a great athlete or whatever, but that surgery usually requires a year and a half to 2 years to fully heal. He tried to come back in 6 months. That wasn't happening. What Cam Newton need to do, and I don't know who advises Cam or whatever, Cam Newton need to do what Andrew Luck did down in with the Colts. Take the whole year off, get that body rested, and get it healed.
Yeah, I think he should take off too. Cause like I know that Allen can't replace Cam if Cam was fully healed, because Cam a superstar. Allen coming in, yeah, he's having a few good games, and like Slick said, the defense been helping him out a lot. You know what I'm saying? But Cam do need to take a break, get his shit together, and come back and show these motherfuckers how to fucking play football, yo.
Yeah, he needs to take a year off, man. I mean, and I'm not knocking Cam, saying Cam garbage. I've been saying this. It's not he's garbage. It's the injuries. The injuries have taken a toll on Cam.
Well,
I mean, and here's something else too. And there's a lot of people, like I said, be hating on Cam, but a lot of people don't address. Look at all the illegal hits. And Slick, do you agree with me on this?
Oh, yeah.
All the illegal hits Cam has taken to the head, shoulder, or whatever. This man can clearly give himself up and still take a shot to the head, and he don't get them Tom Brady calls.
Don't get it at all.
He don't get them Drew Brees calls. You know, them quarterback yet. If a man come in and they pinky finger catch their face mask, there's a flag. Man, Cam get hit, helmet to helmet, and everything else won't get a flag.
Yeah, that's true. I used to hate to see that shit happen too, man. But see, Cam was so dedicated to winning. Like, he would go in, he didn't give a damn. He would go in hard. And they were trying to kill him every time they hit him. Which is sad. But Pete, just want to let you know, man, changing the subject. I watched that Dolemite last night, man. That shit, it touched me, man.
A good movie.
That shit touched me, dawg.
Hey, Kate, I'm going to tell you something. I just told Jamie Ben Roberts. I said, if that movie was funny, but it had meaning to it.
It had a lot of meaning to it.
If you want to do something, do it. That man
don't let nothing stop you. That shit right there, dog. That shit really touched me last night. I was telling Illy about it earlier. I almost cried watching that end. You know, I'm emotional and shit.
Hey, Kate, I told Bird the same thing.
For real.
Hey, Slick, you laughing, man. But Slick, this is some true shit.
That shit true, dog.
Slick, they get in the limo, right? And he didn't have the money to make the movie. So he had to borrow the money from bookies or whatever, man.
No, he borrowed the money from the record label.
Huh?
He borrowed the money from the record label, and they thought that they weren't going to get paid back.
Them Italian guys, I thought they was
No, they was his label. They signed him.
Okay. Well, he borrowed that money from them, though, Kate. So when he did Dolemite, right? And he was like, when they was in the limo, and he was like, no, I didn't. We did it.
Right.
I mean, Slick, he said, you know, hey, we not done a great job. It was a whole, he had it, that was his team. It wasn't about it wasn't about Dolemite. It was about, was it a Queen Bee?
Queen, oh, yeah.
White guy. It was about the whole team, man. He's like, I prosper, y'all prosper. We prosper. It was a touching moment, Kate. I agree with you on that.
It was, man. I almost cried, man. I almost want my wife up to tell her, baby, I'm sad right now. You know what I'm saying?
Turn over Carolina.
Oh, hell. Then we back on that shit. Carolina gonna get this shit together. We just gotta let the time
Let's go back to that. Kate, what do you, I'm gonna tell you, man, I said this, I told Jamie May Roberts, I said, man, if Dolemite, this movie, had to come out on VHS, it'd be at every black person house right beside the 5 Heartbeats of Friday.
That's true. That movie never came out on VHS.
Huh?
It never came out on VHS.
Dolemite.
Yeah.
But Kate, this is one where Eddie Murphy just made, man. I'm not the one Eddie Murphy made. You know we ain't got no VHS no more.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. You talking about the one he just made. I thought you was talking about the original. I'm about to say, hold on now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the original was on VHS. Yeah, I'm talking about, you know,
right
VHS,
now.
You know, back in, everybody back in the day had Friday.
Oh, yeah.
And the 5 Heartbeats at the house.
Yeah, Dolemite was something special, man. And I didn't realize all the background, everything that went on in the background, you know, because we knew Dolemite, but I didn't know that it was like, it was the way it was, you know what I'm saying? Till I watched that movie.
Like whenever I watch it.
It's crazy, King, that older man, he took that older man jokes and made Dolemite. I thought his name was Dolemite for real the whole time.
I know.
His name is not Dolemite. It's real, yeah.
Rudy Ray Moore.
Man.
And Rudy Ray Moore actually had breast cancer.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think he actually had breast cancer. You remember he do the let me see. Did he make that Shaft movie too? Like
he didn't do Shaft.
He didn't appear on Shaft?
No, he didn't do Shaft.
I think he not the original.
Shaft was Richard Roundtree.
Okay, that's who it was. Richard Roundtree. Richard Roundtree had breast cancer. Yeah, he's actually a survivor of breast cancer. Yeah, but shit, that's what's up, man. Well, look, I appreciate you guys answering the phone and talking about these great Carolina Panthers.
Panthers against them again.
That's all right. We're coming back though. I'll call you on the fourth quarter when we're winning.
Sam.
And I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all need to get up on too. Before we get off, I'm gonna tell you what y'all need to get up on.
Well, Scott, 21-3.
They bullshit. I'm gonna tell you what y'all need to get on. Split.
I spent $100 on this motherfucking game and I got 3 points. I don't give a fuck. We lose now. We just need to lose by fucking 3. So this is bullshit.
You put $100 on it. You tripping?
You got 6 and they got 20.
I know. That's what I'm looking at.
But y'all tripping. But look, I'm gonna holler at y'all though. I'm gonna hit y'all back.
Just the beginning of the second quarter. We still got time.
I believe they stayed in Charlotte.
There you go. Hey, Phyllis.
Go ahead.
Hey, yeah, man, that's crazy. I'm telling you, man, that Dolemite movie was the truth.
I'm gonna have to go watch it. You said it's on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. No, it's on Netflix.
Netflix? Okay.
I'm thinking about the Godfather of Harlem. That's on Epix.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about Epix is you got to have a cable service or satellite service.
Nah, if it ain't internet shit.
That's exactly. I'm not paying for no cable, though. We paid for that shit for so long. I canceled it about 2.5 years ago.
Never needed it since.
Never needed since, yo. I got antennas and I got Internet. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Roku.
Yeah. I mean, most of the content that I watch anyway is from my phone, bro.
Yeah, man.
The only thing I really watch is like YouTube.
It's ridiculous how much money they charge you for that TV shit. I mean, like, they on Roku, you got Roku channel, you got Pluto. That's the local channels, and the Roku channel shows all kind of movies, just like Netflix. Free.
Damn.
You ain't got to pay for it. Netflix charging, when I got Netflix, I started out paying $7.99 a month. That shit is up to $18 a month right now.
Charging who?
Me.
I'm watching on somebody's other account. So
so yeah, you can do that too. You can do that too. But
yeah, I'm good.
I ran and bought it because I canceled the cable service.
That's why you need good friends, man.
I got good friends because guess what? I got Sling for free.
I don't watch
and I got Hulu.
I don't pay for Hulu either.
I don't either.
Hey, shout out to the people who gave me their account.
Exactly. Man. Yeah, shout them out, man. Yeah, I really appreciate that shit.
Shout out.
I can't afford that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Me, I don't watch enough shit to be like watching it. I do pay for YouTube though. Like I don't.
Well, I do have a bread.
I watch YouTube so much. I don't want to sit there and watch commercial every day.
Yeah, I got YouTube Red.
I'll pay for that.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even know where they pulling the money from because
really you ain't paid for it.
I
so
ain't paying
long?
for shit. I don't know where they pulling the money from.
And it's crazy because if you don't pay for it, you can't like update your apps.
Right.
You can't do like if you got anything Apple, you can't like update nothing or like download new apps.
So I don't know where they pull the money from, but you know,
and they won't charge you for it. Well, they'll charge you. It'll sit there, but until you pay it, you can't download shit or update nothing. That sucks, bro.
Yeah, man. But look though, next week, man, we're gonna try to get somebody on here.
Mm-hmm. We need to work.
Last week we did BTR and Witty.
You need to work on getting Cool Ray up here.
Cool Ray, I told her. Matter of fact, that's who's coming. Cool Ray.
Shout out to my boy Cool Ray. You need to come up here and holler at me. I haven't.
Yeah, I already set it up. Long. See how I slip him on?
Yeah.
I set it up with him the other day. He's coming next Friday.
I haven't seen him since we did the pop out video.
Yeah, that's a long time, bro.
Yeah, it's been like 2-3 months. So
he'll be here Friday, and I gotta get. Matter of fact, I might bring Tremaine in with him too.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Because that way we could talk politics, we could talk community events, we could talk about slavery reparations. That's something that I've been wanting to talk about. I just got to get the right people to talk about it with.
As far as when you say slavery reparations, like what do you mean by that?
Have you ever heard of the 40 acres and a mule?
It rings a bell.
Okay, 40 acres and a mule was promised to the free slaves.
I know where I heard it from. Kendrick. Kendrick
Kendrick got it from Spike Lee. Because, Kendrick might have the knowledge of the 40 acres and a mule.
Oh, yeah, because he did it on the To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
And the very first song, I don't remember what song it was.
Yeah.
But he's like, Uncle Sam
I know what you're talking about, though.
He promised us 40 acres and a mule. Okay, yeah, I knew I heard it somewhere.
Yeah, and now Congress is actually pushing that towards, but they've been pushing it for the last 17 years. Every year they've been pushing it up to Congress to vote on it, and it's never got voted on.
Yeah.
It never got voted on, so it's just being passed over. Okay. But this year, I think next year, I think they're actually going to vote on it and try to get it going. But being that we have a lot of the Republicans are they have the majority, it probably won't get passed until we get the Democrat, because a lot of Republicans say nobody living now had anything to do with slavery, which is bullshit, because your family...
It still affects generations.
It still affects generations and generations and more generations to even come.
Yeah.
Because, you might not have been here to do it, or might not have been slaves. But our ancestors were, and in my family, my great-grandmother was a slave. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, what's your ethnicity? You look like you mixed with everything.
See, that's what I'm saying.
You look like you got a little bit of everything.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my people were slaves.
Yeah.
And it's sad. And it affects us. And the Republicans don't understand that. Yeah. They don't understand it. And even though they say they weren't the ones that did it, their families did it. You got what you got because of the hard work from these slaves, the free labor. Yeah. This country was built off the free labor. So they're working on that, though. And it's now called the HR 40. So that's the
40 acres and a mule.
Yeah, 40 acres and a mule. Yep.
Okay, that's dope.
So hopefully we get somebody out here good to talk about that, Tremaine and Cool. And that'll be a good discussion. And I want to get somebody who's against it on here.
Yeah. As far as
get a good Republican on here that's against it, and we can debate it for real.
Yeah, and then that way you can pick their brain and see why they think that,
and maybe hopefully shed some light and knowledge to something that they don't have in their mind.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So we'll see.
That'd be dope. That'd be really dope. I would like to see that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
and also we're gonna keep coming with the artist interviews. And the artist showcases at the end of the podcast. That's a part of the sponsorship. And it's a lot of gospel artists that we're going to have on soon, too. Not just hip-hop artists. We're going to have all types of artists. Any genre.
It should be like anything, man, because that's what music is. Music is...
Exactly.
It's not just, one thing. It's just... Right. It's a universal language.
And we're going to set up... First of Business Podcast is also going to set up... we're going to do a talent event, because watching the Rhythm and Flow got me inspired to do this, which I've been inspired to do this. I was just being lazy on setting it up, but I want to set that up because we got a lot of talented people, artist-wise, music-wise, and I want to showcase it.
Yeah,
so we're going to set something up like that, and we're going to, we go live with the podcast.
I need to go watch that too. You said it's Rhythm and Flow?
Rhythm and Flow, yeah.
Oh, okay. I need to go watch that.
It's pretty good, yo.
So I guess we're about to sign off.
Yeah, we're gonna sign off, man. It's it's a Sunday, but we're gonna catch you next Friday. First the Business Podcast, Cato in Italy. Grayson finally showed up. He's been upstairs being a doctor to his brother. I don't know what's going on, coloring or something. Say what up, Grayson. Hey. So he's finally showed up, but we'll be back next week. We're gonna have some interesting topics. Today, you know what I'm saying, we really won't prepare. We just being lazy today.
We're just chilling today.
Yeah, we just laid back shit popping off.
Oh, but we'll be back grinding next week for sure.
Definitely.
And and now they got better audio for me because they don't have to hear me yelling back here, so they can pick it up in the mic. But we're gonna get some more. Throw the peace sign up, Grace. First the business, baby. Peace.
Yeah. Catch that drip, man. Nigga real splashy, bro.
Damn, VG, you made this.
Yeah, that way, Carolina.
Blue soul going crazy.
Money, bang. Once it's up there, it's stuck there, nigga. Carolina shit, boy. Know how we coming, nigga. Yeah. Fuck 'em. Look. Trip on your hoe, I might wet her. I'm stacking plenty of letters. We coming in if they let us. Dropped a few pairs on my necklace. Just to stun all of these hoes. Slamming, I'm wiping my nose. Designer be all in my clothes. I'm from the streets and they know. Fresh as hell, makes more jealous. Dripping on the flyer propellers. All of my diamonds really yellow. That's for me, baby, no yellow. I'm not your average fella. Play with them niggas, Carmella. Now all my women be yelling. Beat her from the back, now she yelling. Trapper, not rapper, I kept, no I don't. Say you got smoke when I see you, we blow. I played the block trying to get to the dough. Started off pumping down right by the stove. Free all the guy, turned up my temperature. I can't remember, yo, we got that limber, but still got that number, sir, got what you need. We in the trap, got a copy, you flee. Trip on your hoe, I might wet her. I'm stacking plenty of letters. We coming in if they let us. Dropped a few pairs on my necklace. Just to stun all of these hoes. Slamming, I'm wiping my nose. Designer be all in my clothes. I'm from the streets and they know. I'm in the kitchen, a pot in the fork. 40 got kicked like a soccer, no sport. I'm in the water, come swim with a shark. Way she get brain, I call shorty a dork. I'm in the spot, got the bitch jumping. Rate the road move, niggas might dump it. Play super bag of the clip like McLovin. I'm from the mall where the whole city thuggin'. I got the juice off a canner. I made a living off coca and hammer. Just did a bit, I came home from the slammer. Niggas be apes, so we carry bananas. Yeah, just cashed out on the new thing. Pull up, blow a kiss at your boo thing. Nina in my pocket, no loose change. Shit get hectic, we gon' shoot things straight up. Trip on your hoe, I might wet her. I'm stacking plenty of letters. We coming in if they let us. Dropped a few pairs on my necklace. Just to stun all of these hoes. Slamming, I'm wiping my nose. Designer be all in my clothes. I'm from the streets and they know.
I hear that? Yeah, y'all. Locking this shit. First business, baby.